brought to you by coffee. Because damn it, it tastes good. What's up, party people and all you weirdos out there? Or just normal people who happen to like me. There's not very many of those. Welcome to ELEX. Welcome to Miss Valley Gaming. Welcome to Dread. It's the Dread Show. Well, all my life is the Dread Show. What can I say? Happy to have you here if you're here, and if you're not here, you should be here, and if you're not here, how you hearing this anyways? Good questions all. You know how I answer them? With another slurp of coffee. Does a brain good, that coffee. Okay, here we go. ELEX, this is the Sci-Fi Zone, people, where we alternate, well, right now, we're alternating the Outer Worlds and ELEX. And we will, at some point, be adding some other games in as well as games drop out, hopefully because we finished them. So, let's go. ELEX. Are you all excited? In February, the new ELEX, ELEX 2 drops. It's going to be good. Alrighty, so we are in the Dome City. Yeah, we are. We're here with this guy. Dumbass? Durass. Yeah, him. He's a mortarer. Moiterer, I tell ya. A moiterer. What do? We covered it up. To make sure he'd be our buddy. Pretty sad, I know. Should we be taking this stuff? Well, once we're not found out, it's fine. Looks like if nobody can see us, it's all good. Yeah, we kind of sort of betrayed these people, so he's probably not happy with us. Okay, things to do in this place. I don't remember. So, ability. Some points, but we don't have any trainers, so no points there to spend. What is this? Nice. Lockpicking was 1 and armor plus 5. That's just dexterity and pickpocket, so yeah, it's nothing. Missions. Canyons. Okay, I don't really know what else to do here, so... Free food, hot dang! Okay, so... that's where we came in? I think so. Anything on the map of interest? Nothing. Nothing on the map at all. I wonder why there's so many cigarettes there. It's an ashtray, Dread. It's an ashtray.
The mechs that went into Abessa pretty much killed that whole party.
You need a break every once in a while if you're going to stay sane. But do you get one?
Sure, okay.
There have been so many patrols that got themselves in trouble recently, it's a wonder any of them are still standing.
Why even waste time thinking about it?
Oh yeah?
They say the Raptors are pretty fierce.
I stop listening whenever she opens her mouth.
You definitely got the wrong end of the stick.
Anything in here? Nope, we're just hanging out in the trash bin. Okay. This guy?
If you're here for the food rations, then I'll tell you what I told the other 100 people. Someone must have been making a joke. I don't have anything to sell or give out, so you can just turn around and leave.
Hey, Michelle, how's it going? Yeah, the party started. I'm a little tired right now, so I'm working on some coffee. Some coffee. Oh no, I was promised food and I want it.
I was promised food.
Yeah.
And I want it.
See, that's what I said.
Oh, damn it. Who even told you I have food to give out? I want this joke finished. Sorry for being so irritated, but I don't have anything to give out. I'm sorry. It's just... I'm just so sick of it. The belligerence between the berserkers and outlaws.
Who's that walking back and forth?
Everything
That's
was
annoying.
simpler when I was a cultivator in Goliath.
Wait, buddy.
We had laws and everyone obeyed them.
His
Why
pathing is
can't
broken.
people just all work together?
I can't steal it. He's looking at me. If I steal when people are seeing me, then I'm in trouble. I gotta steal shit when people are turned around or not looking. Yeah, go back to Goliath, you pansy boy. Come on.
If you feel that way, why don't you go back to Goliath?
Yeah.
No. Those days are gone. I left willingly to establish a world heart here in Abessa. But when it became clear that the seedling wouldn't grow, Caleb decided that we would remain here.
Oh, seedling.
And
They said
whatever
ceiling.
Caleb says
Like,
is
who's
best.
growing a
But
ceiling?
now, no. I can't go back. We went against orders from Goliath. If I go back now, they'll just stick me in a cage. No questions asked.
Drone in the background there. Dude, stop it. Okay, if I move out of the way, will he do something different? Yeah, I was in his path, apparently. The AI was very confused. Anything? Anything I can take? Chair, I can't take it, I can just sit in it. That's no fun. Taking that stuff. Oh, taking that. That's pretty good. I stole that while I was facing away from it. Move the lockpick right and left. Not sure how to do that.
Too easy.
Weird lockpicking system. Also very annoying when, you know, you gotta do that and you're trying to hide from people at the same time. Okay. Hello, gentlemen. Cool armor. Can I have some? Fine. Fine. I know, you're like, why are you taking this stuff? Because I could sell it.
Stop being an asshole.
What? You know me?
He's never earned an honest shard in his life.
Are you here to pay me those shards you owe me? Because I'm pissed at
He
how
didn't
long you
deserve
take
that.
to pay.
Walked into a bar. That was weird.
Fucking elves. They'll cost all of us.
He's never earned an honest shard in his life.
Nah.
What about the rest of us, huh?
Stop being an asshole.
Yeah, that's a real
I don't think that
issue.
guy
We have
knows how to
fix that.
stop doing that.
Fucking elves. They'll cost all of us.
Is that so?
If only we knew if these rumors were true.
I have talent,
Just
do I?
get out. Now get out of here. Yeah, just fuck off.
You go back downstairs, sir. And now I'm going to come downstairs because now I'm done.
There are too many dead already.
Lurkers and outlaws hanging out together was weird.
Hey, travelers.
Hey, Vito!
Throat dry? Are your feet aching?
Hi, Michelle.
Whatever your problem, I have what you need. One good swig will cure all worries, and that's guaranteed.
Do you want to trade?
Okay, no, let's go to sell. Alright.
How is business?
Now that everyone is paying credit, roaring. Not many people aren't happy to pay on credit. It's me that's holding the bill and hoping to get paid before I run out of supplies. Speaking of which, do you know where I can get any food supplies? I'll pay real shards to get more food supplies in.
I can help you if the job pays. Really pays.
Pays? You mean you want more than I offered? You want to exploit my situation? Then you can forget it.
Do you have any news to go with that drink?
News? I presume you're talking about news from in here. I don't hear anything much from the outside now the city gates are sealed. The future of the domed city is the only topic people are concerned about right now. That's pretty much all of the conversation.
All right.
There's been peace in here for years, but right now...
A
well,
slot machine in the background.
we're all set for things to boil over. I don't want to say it's the cleric's fault. It's always easy to blame the people in charge, isn't it? But who else do we blame?
Like how the guy eats a
Berserkers, the
candy bar to
outlaws,
the mask.
separatists? Me? I find it best not to blame anyone.
I blame you.
What do you care who I serve?
The
I
comet
still
killed
serve
this
you,
world.
even though the other people
We're just the
complain.
dust
Hey,
blowing and it's
Come
dead.
over here. Let's get a drink together.
Oh?
What are we celebrating?
Victory over the Alps. Or do you have another reason to celebrate? Because any reason works for me.
Victory over the Alps?
Well, imminent victory. Got to be, hasn't it? Or don't you have any confidence in us? Don't say the wrong thing now. You got to believe if you want to succeed.
Sure, whatever you say.
Drink up. Drink up to the end of our days. Here, my friend, to what's coming. And now, tell me about your glorious deeds. Or have you just been sitting on your ass, letting others fight the beasts of Zakor for you?
I've done more fighting than a barfly like you.
Ha! You have to have balls to challenge me like that. Here, you've earned something to drink.
Yeah. This question right here.
Why aren't you in a den with the other berserkers?
Fuck the berserkers. I don't have anything more in common with them. They would have exiled me to the valley sooner or later, so I beat them to the punch and left. Fuck them and their laws. You
Yeah.
can have it much easier here. And if you want to earn something for nothing, try fighting one of the outlaws here in the domed city. Those assholes always come off worse. Just ask Riley. He knows it's time for him to take another beating.
Why do you want me to fight Riley?
It's about time someone pays him a visit. Now, you're the one to do it. That lying shit is telling people I killed a family out in the Badlands. Total fucking bullshit. I killed 5 families out in the Badlands. Parading around out there. Hardly a weapon between them. Like they wanted to die. Those dipshits got themselves killed. And now, Riley spread it all around the dome. He's even got some of the guards believing his yammer. But if someone else were to shut him up,
Wow.
I'd be in the clear.
It's a
And
piece
those
of work.
guards would be off my back. Take care of him, and I'll make it worth your while.
You need to learn respect for others.
What? You think I'm a child? So piss off, or I'll give you your head on a plate.
Give people some respect and you won't need to fight.
Let me tell you something right now. I'm gonna give your whore of a mother a reason to cry. Come here.
He's been bothering me with that for days now.
You're dead now?
So you are taking their side, are
I've
you?
heard a lot about that. I'm not sure I
nobody's
believe it.
side. I'm just
Wow.
getting on with my job.
You had better
So-
consider this.
Kinda got my ass kicked.
What? One wrong word
Fucking
and clerics
elves.
will throw you
They'll
out
cost
of the
all
city.
of us.
So do us both a favor.
Now have you learned? The only respect around here is given to me.
You will die.
You might think so. You will learn you are wrong. Is the fight over?
Put that weapon away. He's never earned an honest shard in his life. I'll see you later.
Don't even care that I killed that guy, eh?
Yeah,
I
I'll talk
will
to you
come.
later.
All right. You've made your point, so leave me alone.
You had better leave people alone from now on.
I got it.
Where did you last see Riley?
Well, the last time I saw him, there were two of him. I was too drunk to deal with the bastard. The guards didn't waste a second
wow.
to get me away from him. But my guess is he must be under the dome somewhere shitting himself.
Are you here to pay me those shards you owe me? Because I'm pissed at how long you're taking to pay.
Nobody listens to me.
You think you know what's going on? No one knows what's going on.
Alright. I got no clue. Yeah. New one. Could be here. Let's go find Riley. Excuse me, well-armed people. Do I take a piss? That's Bravik. Okay, I don't want to talk to him. Oh, Riley's the douchebag I already pissed off? Is that it? Okay, let's save our game. Talk to this guy.
Hey, you. You don't have any broken energy weapons, chainswords, or anything like that? That sort of thing is my business. So if you find any, bring them to me. I'll give you good prices for them.
Did you flee here from the desert?
Flee? No. But to live in Tavar, you need shards. And despite my talents, I wasn't one of the Duke's favorites, and that made making a profit hard.
What are your talents?
Mechanical and engineering genius. I can make anything you need from bootlaces and glue, as long as I don't get constant interruptions. And staying undisturbed is hard in the domed city. There's always someone trying to stick their nose in. And those berserkers are the worst for it. One of those assholes killed my friend for fun. Now that bastard is focused on me and nobody's helping me. Even though they know it'll be their turn next, and keeping their head down won't save them.
This berserker, is it Bravik?
Yes, that is exactly the asshole I'm talking about. He murdered.
About Bravik. I fought him. I beat him.
Oh, good for you. He keeps coming back for me. If he doesn't kill me, I'll starve to death. as I can't do any business. Please, can you help me? Someone has to.
Let's trade.
Okay. Are you coming to see me? Did you lose something?
Okay.
So, you come here from Goliath?
Goliath? No. I was exiled to the valley before I came here, but I hid myself in a crate and got brought up in the lift. Well, the dude took the fort from Bloody Bastard. He didn't deserve that.
Okay. Go back and talk to Brabeck again. Yes.
I call that dangerous half knowledge.
Oh, yeah?
I saw you.
You saw me what?
I saw how you came through into the dome. Who are you? Why were you allowed in?
That's none of your business.
Then it sounds like you got in here illegally. As much as the clerics claim they control the gates, they really don't seem to be able to stop people getting in. And by that, I don't just mean you. Can you believe it? There are fucking Albs in the city.
What do you have against the Separatists?
They are coming here, to our city. The only city with a real chance of peace among the factions. If it was up to me, then we would make sure these Albs went somewhere else. They might say we have the same goal, the same enemy, but I don't believe a word of what they say. Who says they aren't spies sent here to deactivate the dome?
Who says you aren't?
They can't be trusted.
You want to have all the Separatists thrown out of the city?
Yeah. And you know what? I have already started to make it happen. I'll recruit anyone who'll help get this done. We have an eyewitness who claims to have seen the Separatists exchanging information with the Albs. Traitorous bastards.
Who is this eyewitness?
The Berserker Jorg saw Fenk meet with an Alb in front of the city. Why would they meet if it wasn't to exchange information about the dome? Sadly, Jorg is the only one who's seen Fenk. And now he started saying he isn't sure he really saw Fenk meet an Alb from Zakor. So I have to jog Jorg's memory. Or make sure he stops denying what he said. There has to be a way to do that.
You don't think that Jorg could have been wrong in the first place?
No, never. You can't trust these Separatists. They'll betray us sooner or later for sure. I'm telling you, this is just the beginning.
Who are you?
Caleb. I lead the Berserkers who've chosen to settle here in Abessa.
Does that mean you're exiles?
Well, none of us are allowed to return to Edan now. Or we just end up being sent to the valley. As to why they came here, well, the first settlers were sent to Abessa to plant a world heart to expand the forest of
Very
Edan
rainy.
here. But they were cut off from Edan by the
Very
Alps,
rainy.
left on their own to survive. And after a while, they decided to keep it that way. The warlords in Goliath weren't happy. But they're stretched too thin for another conflict, so here we are.
The skin looks wet.
And
Wouldn't it be
since they
cool if the
settled,
hair looked all wet
others
and
have joined
behaved
us.
like wet hair?
Some
That'd be
were
awesome.
escaped exiles. Others just chose to leave, dog.
You pissing in the background?
I can make sure York stops denying his story.
You can? Do you think you can make York stick to his original story?
I don't know.
It's for the good of the city. So go to York and make sure he doesn't talk. Either help jog his memory a bit, or make sure he stays quiet. I don't care which. It can never be said again that the Albs might be innocent.
He's definitely got some hatred
Nobody
happening.
listens to me.
He got some hatred happening. I'm not going to be that quick to judge the separatists. I'm kind of one myself now in a way.
That is pretty suspicious.
From now on, keep your hands off the outlaws.
And if I don't?
Then you'd better find a bodyguard before I come back for you.
All right, fuck it. You get your wish.
Smart decision.
What are you doing here?
Hanging out. What are you doing here? Okay. Need to track. Okay, where's this? That's there? No. Gila. There. Oh, that's Gala. What the hell am I looking for? So confused. Alright, what? George.
He always thought he could talk his way around anyone.
Where is Jorg? Why am I not finding this Jorg guy? What's going on? There he is. Yellow icon. Okay.
I'm gonna keep quiet about that no matter what they say.
I told him he can forget about that.
ELEX. They'll do anything for it.
What do you want here?
Oh, Jorg. Or whatever.
Caleb sent me.
What does he want now? I testified about what I saw, just like he wanted me to.
What?
This whole thing between Caleb and Fink is starting to get on my nerves. I shouldn't have said anything, okay? But what's done is done, and that's that.
Tell me your version of the story, yeah.
Tell me your version of the story.
My version? I'm stuck between the two of them. I told Caleb in confidence that I saw Fink meet an Alb outside the city. Could have been a separatist, but I wasn't sure. I didn't see any more than that, but Caleb decided to tell the clerics. He convinced me that the Alb Fink met must have been from Zakor. But I have no real idea who he was, or what faction he's with.
About this situation with the separatists.
Do you have any idea what I should do? I feel this is a mess.
I want to speak with Fink about this.
Right, okay, but be careful when you speak with him. What if I was right? What if Fink actually did meet with the Albs from Zakor?
You should keep silent. It's too risky to guess.
I wish I was as certain as you, but I don't feel right about this. I'm really not sure who I saw Fink meeting. What if Fink really was speaking to a friend? But the chances of an alb from Zakor coming so close to the domed city is really low, isn't it? No, I don't really believe that it was an alb. I mean, how often do you see them on their own?
I am an alb. Trust me. I know when albs are lying.
You're an alb?
A former alb. Like you, I can't go home without them thinking I'm a traitor. I know albs, and Fenk is lying.
Well, then you're right. The risk is too great. Thank you for backing me up. I've been so worried about the truth. You've helped me decide. Thank you. The Separatists must leave the city.
Yeah.
I will go to Caleb and tell him that I won't say anything.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The domed city is our last hope. The domed city is our last hope. Yeah, I think I'm done here. Put the weapon down.
Well, he won't be telling anybody now.
Do you think we make a good team, Duras?
Two experienced warriors like us? I feel like there is nothing we cannot do. The Berserkers have held the Albs back with bravery and magic. This fight will call upon those qualities.
Alrighty.
The fight is the only thing that matters. That makes you real man.
Hey, what do I do now?
Hey, you're wanted here. Report to Alois immediately if you don't want trouble.
What? Report to who now? No idea.
You need a break every once in a while if you're going to stay sane.
She took
Do you
that
get
secret
one?
to the grave.
Jorg is dead.
He's what? Well, it's sad, but at least he won't be denying things anymore. You did well. Allowing them in the city was simply too big a risk. Here, take this. It's a small thanks for the big favor you've just done us. Thank you for your service to the city.
Yeah, it's not what I wanted to do, though.
Get something to drink first.
Listen to your orders. Do your duty.
I don't know the guy. Suppose I never will now.
Cool, but I don't think I want to be up there. I don't know. I'm just kind of wandering at this point. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do in the Dome City right now. You know, somebody named Alois wants me, but I don't know where they are, so... Where am I?
Just watch out for those damned owls. Check the supplies. Be ready in case they return.
Those converters, the lives they've destroyed, and for what?
This way?
Hey, you.
Let me guess. I'm not allowed into the upper quarter?
What? No, everyone's allowed to move about freely here. I just have a question for you. You got here recently, right? I just want to know what things are like outside the dome. What's going on out there? Are the Albs attacking?
There is war going on. You must have heard about it.
Heard, yes. But we're cut off from it. They can't get into the dome, so they pass us by like a river around a rock. Kalan gave us the knowledge, and now look what we've achieved. A safe harbor for all people. The clerics and Ignidons say we've strayed. I say we've found the true path.
What are you doing outside Ignidon?
Kalan teaches that every pure spirit will find salvation in Kalan's arms someday. He will find us wherever we are. So, when the Great Council chose us to serve here as guardians, the clerics did their duty. Now, we stay to show that a cleric's oath is strong, and so that we can demonstrate Kalan's grace to those who are yet to find it.
Ruby.
So, here we stay, to help the lost free themselves from chems, from ELEX, from the Albs. Everyone is welcome in the dome
The
city.
skin and textures look
Everyone
so
is
good,
safe here.
but the
My
bases
name is
just
Eric,
don't quite
by
look
the way.
right.
Chief engineer here in the dome. I'm in charge of all the generators and technicians who oversee them.
Why don't the clerics have a dome like this in Ignidon?
The dome requires immense amounts of energy, and the fluctuations in it have to be constantly balanced. The technology is complex. That means there's no way to cover the Hort with a shield like this. Besides, the cliffs around Hort give it a natural protection.
Can this dome survive an Alb attack?
Of course. Why do you think we built it? As long as we can maintain a constant energy flow, then they can't get in. Unfortunately, achieving that isn't so easy. Some of the energy regulators are starting to malfunction again.
Malfunctioning energy regulators sound dangerous.
Of course they are. Outside of frying yourself if you try to adjust them. If we were attacked right now, the whole dome would go critical.
About the broken energy regulators. How many energy regulators are broken?
How would you give me that info?
Oh, all of them. I've sorted replacements where I can. But Lutz hasn't received his yet.
What will happen if they aren't repaired?
If just one regulator fails, it could mean an emergency shutdown for the dome. Otherwise, the discharge it would create could kill a whole lot of the people the shield is supposed to be protecting. But whether it's a discharge or an emergency shutdown, both scenarios would see us defenseless.
I will help you with the energy regulators.
I wanted to do it myself, but do you really think you could handle it? So, let's find out who you are. You should go to Ignidon one day. You could be a good cleric. Yeah, I know I left Ignidon behind, but they could offer you better training than I could. I have the energy regulator here. Please, take it to Lutz and help him to install it. Come back to me when you're done.
Okay. Where am I? Where am I going? Okay, I gotta go to Lutz. Hey guys, coming through, coming through. Saving the dome, coming through. This way?
Hey, you. I heard you speaking to Eric. He gave you an energy regulator for the dome, right? Give it to me, will you? Very soon now, you're going to need the right sort of friend.
You're standing inside, dumbass.
Will earn you that.
Why do you want the regulator?
Haven't you noticed the tension here? All the anger and the plotting? It scares the hell out of me. So I want a way out of here if things go wrong. A sort of backdoor. I want to modify the regulator so I can drop a section of the dome and get out if things go bad. Let me modify it. Then I'll give it back to you so you can get it to where it needs to be. You've got to see why I'd want a way out, yeah? So do we have a deal?
What's in it for me if I help you?
Profit is profit. I respect that attitude. What do you think about 100 shards?
I won't give you the regulator.
Then you've blown your chance. And don't come back to me and ask for help when no one will let you out of here.
About Brabeck. You needn't worry about Brabeck. He'll leave you alone.
Leave me alone? He won't do that while he still draws breath. Oh, please tell me you didn't appeal to his conscience. He hasn't got one.
Don't worry. I made things clear to him. He won't be back.
Well, okay. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear. Wow. I might actually live through this year now. Thank you. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Hey, looking for Lutz? Yep. Save the game here. Yes. Interesting game. Oh, look, you can see the shield there and stuff. Oh, that's so cool. No.
Keep your hands off my machines. Any accidents are gonna be dangerous for me, you, and the whole city.
Nice hammer.
The energy regulators are screwed. The surge gauge is failing and I can't see why. And now the shield profiler is returning a really strange set of values. Altogether, that makes for one dangerous set of problems that could fry both of us if the wrong bit of kit gets jolted. And I'm the one who has to fix all this. Ah, shit, I can't even sort out the replacement parts until I have this stabilized.
Eric sent me.
Oh, thank Kalan. Do you have the energy regulator?
Yes. Here.
Perfect. That looks great. Thanks. Thanks for getting that. I'll install it immediately. You better get back to Eric. You can tell him I'm putting it in right now. Maintenance is always better than repair. 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 Maintenance is always better than repair.
I like his attitude. Or do I? Really makes you think, doesn't it? Right. You guys didn't want those, right? We get a nice gun like that. Hey, where'd Eric go? What are you doing over there? Son of a biscuit. Dude gets around. He is a slut. I mean, dude just really travels a lot.
You got lucky.
That wasn't luck. That was pure skill.
You were lucky.
Yeah, well, maybe I got luck and skill. But what I haven't got is beer. Feel like one?
Yeah, sure.
Well then, follow me.
Darn it. Okay. Clearly that's nobody. Anyone seen Eric? What's that?
Lutz has the energy regulator.
Good. The dome should be more stable now. I thank Kalan for sending you.
I'll see you later. I'm staying out of it.
He's never earned an honest shard in his life.
You don't know that either, whatever you say.
What about the rest of us, huh?
He's been bothering me with that for days now.
That guy was never good for anything.
There's nowhere near enough Felix out there for that.
He didn't deserve that.
Well, the dude took the fort from Bloody Baxter.
He's never earned an honest shard in his life.
You don't know that either, whatever you say.
Oh, I got nothing else to do here? No, because I still gotta talk to Aloys or somebody who wanted to see me. Right? Really checked out either of these areas. Let's check up here first.
What is wrong now? What is wrong now?
Be on your best behavior, all right?
What is it you want?
Who are you?
You first. Come on. Who are you? There is something that is familiar about you, but I can't quite place it. No matter, I suppose. All people are welcome in Abessa, as long as they are prepared to forget their past. Even Albs are allowed in here. I think Albs would be perfect people if they weren't so emotionless. But then, that is why they are the only faction I have never belonged to.
What do you mean? You mean you want to become an Alb?
That's a long story. If you're really interested in my tale, then I will tell you, of course.
A traitor to many causes, or a heroine to all. We should see what she has to say.
As you wish.
What are you doing here in Abessa?
I take care of the mechs and drones here in the city, which means I coordinate and plan their maintenance and upgrades. When I'm lucky, I get to roll up my sleeves and do some of the actual maintenance, which I'm having to do quite a lot with all the technicians we're missing. Say, are you good with technology?
No.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I guess I'll have to keep asking round. On the other hand, if you're looking for some part-time work, I could still use your help. I have 4 people I've been told I should look at for taking the technician's job, but I don't have time to gauge their abilities. Would that be something you could do for me? I'd pay you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll talk to your candidates.
Great. The 4 names I have are Daryl, Naira, Rorik, and Riley. Though I'm really not sure about Riley. There's something about him I don't trust. But speak to each of them and let me know whether you think they might have the right skills and abilities for the job. Oh, and I'll need you to let me know about their loyalties. You know, can they work with clerics? Do they hate us? We'd be trusting them with the mechs and AI that defend the Dome City. So I don't want to employ anyone who might still be thinking about their faction, not our security.
Tell me your story. How did you end up joining the clerics?
Right, I'll give you the full version. Well, the short version of the full version.
Just get on with it.
Okay, I'll try to keep it short. So, I grew up in Goliath in Edan. My father and mother were both born berserkers, and so that meant I was too. Back then, Bajar ruled over Goliath. As a child, I had no interest in the laws, of course.
Hey, Lilican Games,
but
how's it going?
when I was about 12 years old,
Playing a little
one of
ELEX.
the warlords came to our home. He took my parents, and I was left on my own to survive in the city. I remember him. I remember my parents leaving. And I remember me screaming. But everything else is gone. It's just a blur.
What happened to you after your parents disappeared?
It was hard. My
too long of a
parents' house was
conversation.
taken, so I had to run errands to earn a place to sleep. I helped out in the fields to earn food.
Why do I care?
When I was older, I also went out hunting. It was tough, but I was happy not to be in Goliath anymore. When I was old enough, I must have been around 19 years old then, finally I ran away from Goliath. Why was I punished for whatever my parents did? Why wasn't I told what had happened? I swore never to return, and I haven't set foot in Edan again.
It's summary. Come on.
Give me a summary. I have things to do.
I don't have to tell you. You asked me about my life. So, go on. Go and take care of your important business. See you around.
Wow. I would say good chat, but I don't think it was. Really a lot to steal here. Let's open all these nice engines and stuff I could take, but no. Where's this guy going? Just act casual. Act casual there, dumbass. I mean, Duras.
What? Is there someone
What are
there?
you doing?
Oh, should I not be here? I didn't know that. Well, I mean, I might have guessed, but I didn't really know it.
Hey! Who's there?
No, apparently those are places I shouldn't be. Alright. The other guy, Eric, said I could go anywhere. But then Eric got upset when he was sleeping and I came and checked on him.
Am I crazy? Or is our generator power fluctuating?
The B-series was never very reliable, you know that.
What do I do on the workbench? Nope. I guess I can't do any of that. Alright. Just poking around, seeing what there is. Where can we go? Where can we not go? Goes up to the walls again.
Hey, who's there?
I don't know. Who's there? Who's talking? There's stuff up there.
Curiosity can get you killed.
What?
You have a few more seconds to get out.
I thought I could go anywhere.
For this. It's about
I'll take care of that.
Oh, then why are we still working with that piece of crap?
Okay, so I'm not sure why the guy is trying to shoot me still. A crime? What crime? Darius, what did you do? How long before somebody comes and shows up and bad stuff happens? I mean, the guy told me I had seconds to get out, so when I left, he still shot at me. Okay, so, Darius is dead. Hey, Darius is not dead. Are we good now? Are you gonna cause more shit?
You should go to the camp in Idan.
Sure.
All right. Interesting. I think we're gonna leave it here. I think that's long enough. I need to do a couple of things before I gotta go come back and do some live streaming on Scum. That's in about an hour. So thank you to Michelle and Lilican for popping in the chat. Thank you to anybody else who joined in to watch. And excuse me, this is the Sci-Fi Zone. So next week at this time, we will be doing some The Outer Worlds. And back with the ELEX in 2 more weeks. So from Miss Valley Gaming, thank you all for joining me. My name is Dread. Peace out, everybody. Hopefully see you in an hour.